Here is a super short, high retention version tailored for YouTube algorithm formatting. It fits perfectly into a 3 to 4 minute script window, cuts the fluff, and uses punchy creator slang so it sounds completely organic. Welcome to the biggest fight in modern history: capitalism versus socialism. A clash that toppled empires and split the world right down the middle. But here's the catch: internet gurus never tell you. Neither system actually worked the way the textbooks promised. When real crises hit, the mask came right off. It all started in the late 1700s with the Industrial Revolution. Factories opened, private capital was born, and people could suddenly make massive investments. Production skyrocketed, but so did inequality. Children worked 12-hour shifts in filthy slums. Yet, capitalism was printing wealth faster than anything humanity had ever seen. Socialism was born right here, not as a sweet dream, but as a flat-out rebellion against this brutality. Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels looked at the sweat and blood in those factories and said, the workers should own the factories, and production should serve human needs, not just a paycheck. For millions crushed under the gears, this felt like pure justice. But theory is one thing, real life is completely different. The world first tested socialism with the 1917 Russian Revolution. Lenin handed total control to the state. High-level bureaucrats set all the prices, and the private sector was wiped out. In theory, perfect equality. In practice, a total disaster. Without market prices, they didn't know how much to produce. Without competition, innovation died. Long lines became the culture, and the economy collapsed. Yet socialism kept its charm because capitalism was also failing. The rich lived like royalty while millions starved, leading straight to the 1929 stock market crash. The Great Depression was a global economic heart attack. By the 1930s, people realized both sides failed their promises. Socialism brought scarcity, and capitalism brought collapse. From 1945 to 1991, the Cold War turned the world into a giant laboratory. The Soviets could build space rockets, but couldn't produce a decent refrigerator for their citizens because their system was too hontal. Meanwhile, capitalism adapted with insurance, unemployment benefits, and regulations. In 1989, the Berlin Wall fell. The Soviet Union wasn't defeated by bombs, but by empty shelves and a broken economy that ended up creating its own corrupt elites. But capitalism's victory lap was short. In the 2000s, the financial sector spun out of control, leading straight to the 2008 crash. Today, the younger generation is questioning the system all over again because of skyrocketing housing costs and stagnant wages. Where we stand right now, nobody wants pure capitalism or pure socialism anymore. Look at Scandinavia. They have free markets alongside heavy taxes and strong safety nets, basically capitalism with guardrails. Look at the US, incredible innovation, but a yawning gap of inequality. Look at China, a state-directed capitalist machine where the market thrives only when it suits the government. Long story short, every major economy today is actually a hybrid. Real-life forces compromise because human nature doesn't care about ideologies. Ambition, greed, laziness, and creativity show up no matter what rules you write. In pure capitalism, greed turns into exploitation. In pure socialism, equality turns into oppression. One group's power around money, the other around politics. The real question isn't which system is better. It's which one is better at fixing its own mistakes. History's answer is clear. The one that adapts wins. Capitalism survived because it reinvented itself with regulations. Katu socialism collapsed wherever it refused to change. Today's mixed economies prove that neither system can survive alone. Plus, 21st century problems like AI disruptions, climate change, and global debt don't care about ideology. The countries that win the future will be the ones that best combine the creativity of the market with the security of the state. A system without guardrails fails, an economy without incentives stalls, and if power concentrates in just one place, whether with billionaires or bureaucrats, society rots. The fight was never actually about capitalism versus socialism. It has always been about who gets to hold the levers inside the machine. In the end, it's about one thing: power. And power never truly disappears. It just changes hands. If this gave you a new perspective, hit subscribe. See you next time.